In this episode of Paper Chasers TV, rap artist Fabulous tells us how fame and fortune changed his life, while his mentor, DJ Clue, shares some of the business lessons he's had to learn to become a successful artist and entrepreneur. We'll also meet marketing guru Josh Takan, the former VP of marketing for Bad Boy Records. So stop clicking, keep it streaming, and stay locked. PCTV's coming at you. For many aspiring rap artists, the hardest part of the game is getting your foot in the door. But platinum rapper Fabulous tells us that getting signed is just the beginning.
Definitely, like when you get a deal, you start seeing the business side of hip hop. Like it's not just all just rapping as a hobby anymore. Your profession, your career is rap, so you have to treat it like a profession. Like you can't treat it like it's just something that you like doing. You have to treat it like, yo, I'm an engineer or I'm a lawyer or I'm a doctor. This is your career. There was times where I had more of a lenient schedule where I could just lay back, kick it, work at my own pace. But now, like, you know what I'm saying, I have so many things, like you have to get things done, you have to do it and get things done, like just to get it out of the way to give you some space for something else. I learned you gotta keep your receipts. I learned you gotta pace yourself when you're spinning. I learned you have to budget yourself. You can look at some of the richest people today, and I mean, you know what I'm saying, they got there because they knew how to pace their spending and set up their accounts and set up their money in ways that it worked for them.
Like many of the most successful artists, Fabulous is quick to give credit to his management team and record label, Desert Storm Entertainment, founded by legendary DJ and hip-hop producer DJ Clue.
But actually, Clue happened to have been on the air at Hot 97, so I went up there and he ended up just putting me on air and having me spit over the air and just seeing what kind of response I got from New York City. And it was a good response, and it even shocked him a little bit.
I mean, I just know from, like I said, past experiences, you know what I'm saying, dealing with people who started off, like when Jigga was first starting, and Cameron, and Cannabis, and all them dudes, you know what I'm saying, who came and made it big, Rule, you know, everybody, just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be able to see that potential in somebody. And I seen that potential and star quality in them.
The mixtapes produced by Clue and other DJs play a critical role in making and breaking new and underground artists.
The mixtape was definitely instrumental in breaking a lot of different artists, you know what I'm saying, the Jay-Z's and the Cameron and the DMX's, who really wouldn't get heard on radio at first, you know what I'm saying, until, you know, the mixtape circuit got real popular and they got their songs out there, you know what I'm saying, they was doing shows even before they had actual deals, you know what I mean?
He also became an executive and CEO with the launch of Desert Storm Entertainment.
It's all about making a hot product, you know what I'm saying, know how to market it out there and get it out there so people can hear it, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, take yourself to that next level like I did, you know what I'm saying. I started out selling mixtapes hand to hand on the street, man, you know what I'm saying, just out of a little book bag and stuff like that. So, you know, for me to come this far from doing that is like a big thing, man. Like I just stayed focused and, you know, I really believed in what I did. Always believe in your dreams and follow through, because you never know, man. Don't ever lose out 1 second, man, because you know that one little second that window of opportunity is open. You're supposed to jump in the window and get inside, man.
As the former vice president of Bad Boy Marketing, Josh Takan worked for hip-hop mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs in the early days of Bad Boy Records.
This was about 3 months after Biggie had passed. Puffy the producer was now transcending into Puffy the artist. And I'm literally the only white guy in this whole company. There's like 15 people running around. There's 2 computers and people hanging out drinking and smoking all day, and I'm like, who works around here?
Josh was the man who taught P. Diddy how to party and promote his business at the same time.
I'll tell you when the things really started to change too. It was the summer, we were in the Hamptons. Puffy had just bought his house and he did this party, and he's like, everyone from, you can imagine, from the industry was there, but it was grimy. It was grimy, and he got people in his house eating his food, spilling drinks, paying no respect to the property, and he's sitting there, I mean, and he's like, this is a hot party, huh? And I'm like, I wouldn't let any of these people in my house in the Hamptons, that's for sure. I don't think this is the environment you're trying to bring out to the Hamptons. If you're talking about, because he talked about elevating his game, I'm saying if you're talking about elevating your game, you need to get into a new circle. I said, we can create a hot party for you, but you can't invite anybody. You can't even say it, because if you invite one person, you're gonna have to invite everybody. You almost don't even have to know about it. All you gotta do is just show up. And I said, and I'm gonna get someone else to pay for the party, or at least help underwrite the costs. How the fuck are you gonna do that? I'm like, I'm gonna get the alcohol for free, and I'm gonna ask some of these people to pay for it. So sure enough, boom, I got Shiflin and Somerset to provide all the alcohol, another beer company to give like $10,000 or $15,000, So now all of a sudden, he's like, oh shit. So that was actually the curse, because then everything is like, you can get it for free, but they should be paying me.
Today, Takeman is the CEO of BuzzTone, a company specializing in niche marketing and promotions. We end today's show with a Paper Chasers tribute to the late John H. Johnson, the founder of Johnson Publishing Company. Beginning in the 1940s with a small loan from his mother and a big dream, Mr. Johnson launched a company which grew into a multi-million-dollar family-run business. Today, more than 50 years later, Johnson Publishing Company includes successful magazines, books, and a cosmetic line for African Americans. R.I.P. Mr. Johnson. In our next episode, we focus on women in hip-hop. We'll talk with the classic hip-hop artist and actress MC Lyte, as well as Tamika Wright, the CEO of Ruthless Records and the widow of trailblazing rapper and label founder Eazy-E. That's a wrap for this episode of PCTV. See you next time.